Hello, and welcome to the Talking Shrimp podcast, baby. We're back for episode 7?
7.
We are 7, that's right. Well, no, the episode is 7. We're not 7.
7.
No, we're not 7. The episode is number 7. My name is Mitchell. What's your name?
7.
No, you're not 7.
I'm Joel. I'm
You're
joined
Joel.
by Mitchell.
Thank you for joining me, Joel.
It's
number
alright.
7.
Good news. We didn't take the snail.
We didn't take this now. We've made it back.
Yep.
It's following us. It's somewhere outside.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
We shut the door though, so it can't get in.
Yeah, it's an indestructible door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of against what we said. Anyway, that was last episode. Have a listen to it. It's over to you today.
Okay, so last episode we did quite a lot of the hypotheticals, and it worked out lovely. So today I've got
Lovely.
a few conspiracy theories. We're going off topic onto kind of historical ones, you know, the generic bunch really. And then if you guys do enjoy conspiracy theories, because I know a few of the people do and have said that they want to hear about us talking.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I know that you don't know loads of
No, I
these,
don't.
So
this is why you've just said to me,
yeah,
I
so
want to do something on conspiracy theories.
Yes.
And I was like, okay, I'll push that over to
yeah,
you.
so
You
passing the
take lead, I
ball.
don't
This
know.
is this is kind of what we do with
I don't know a lot about this.
the
so-
intros. You know,
Yeah.
we introduce it and then go on to the other person, and then they will say whatever theme or whatever you want to talk about that week.
So what have you got for me? What's
Okay,
the hypothetical?
So I've got a new conspiracy theory for you, like
Ha-
brand
new
new,
as in-
fresh out the oven,
Oh.
like really fresh. Yeah. So you know
Queen was a
Doja Cat.
lizard. Oh,
Oh no, we all know Queen Lizzie was a lizard.
okay. Fair
We all know that,
enough. That's
and
the
like
only one I
all
know.
the stuff with like Simpsons and stuff, which we can definitely go into.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
That's
I
cool.
like The Simpsons. We
Yeah.
can do that at some point.
Yeah.
Anyway, you got Doja Cat.
Doja Cat, yeah. So if you guys know Doja Cat,
Not
she's
personally.
an American artist. She's very, very popular, very big over the last 5-6 years or whatever.
TikTok fame and all that.
TikTok fame, yeah, very big. Anyway, so to promote her new, I don't know if it was single or album, she dressed up as a kind of demon, devil figure.
It makes
like
sense with the
full-
song.
Yeah, makes sense. Do you want to give the name of the song?
Nope.
You don't want to give the
I
name
don't know
of
what
the
the name of the song is. I could sing it,
song? Go on then.
but it's got a swear word in it, so I can't sing it.
Well, you can cover it up.
I
Say
can't.
Bad Little Shrimp.
Ooh.
She's
She's
a
a devil.
She a bad little shrimp.
She's a rebel. There we go. Anyway.
Yeah, so that's
Something
anyway.
like that.
You guys know Doja Cat is. Anyway, so she dressed up as a demon or like this devil figure to promote that song or album, whatever. And she promoted it on the Friends, you know, the sofa from Friends
Oh.
by the fountain. That she was lying on that promoting it, right?
Okay.
And it was all the background, the fountain, all that. You can see the image anyway.
Yeah,
you
from
know what I
the-
mean. That's it.
The intro.
Not
yeah?
Two Door Cinema Club.
No, the.
Few more, but yeah, that's it.
There we go. Got it.
And yeah, so she was promoting it on the Friends sofa, which was weird enough anyway, or whatever. Bearing in mind that obviously the late great Matthew Perry
So
recently.
this was before that.
I
This was before his passing.
no, I think it was after.
Oh,
Just
right,
I think
okay.
it was just after, or it was either done just prior to his. It's very, very close. I don't know
Right,
the
okay.
dates, but anyway, and I've heard it on TikTok, so this might not be legit, but it's interesting. She promoted it on the Friends sofa, and she was dressed as a demon, devil, or whatever, and obviously, her song was it Demon
I don't know.
or
Yeah,
part of it's
sure.
Demon. Anyway, you know the Friends logo that's got like Friends spelt out with the dots in
dots in
between.
between, yeah.
Yeah, you know that. It was Demons.
Or devil.
I think it was Demons.
Is that what the album's called? Is it? Or
I don't know. Anyway, it was whatever it was there, and it had the dots. Apart from the first one of the dots was missing.
Right.
Obviously, like saying,
Matthew Perry's gonna
Yeah.
die or died or.
yeah,
Is that what the dots represent in the word?
yeah. I think they represented each member of
Oh, did
Friends.
they?
I think
Oh, I didn't know.
I might be wrong with that, but
How many
I
dots
don't
would
know.
there be? How many letters is there in Friends?
Well, it doesn't matter. You can work out with the people. You don't even have to
6.
think about spelling, which
I would struggle.
yeah,
Dyslexic, baby.
yeah. Sponsor.
How? How?
There's loads of people that deal with dyslexia and dyspraxia. Loads of stuff.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
They
it's
didn't
an
help me.
invisible disability.
It is. Where's my badge?
Yeah.
I want access into things easier.
Do you?
Wait, hang on a minute.
Car
That sounds
parks.
wrong. Car parks.
Yes.
I don't need that car. I don't mind parking a bit further away.
No, 'cause
Anyway,
you don't need to.
Matthew Perry dying. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know the dates around it, but they were obviously saying, does she know something about it? Is it a bit sus?
It's a bit sus, but
It's not massive.
It's a
It's
small
just a new
line
one.
to draw there.
Yeah. It's just weird
It is odd.
to have it
So
specific.
there's one at the end though, but then I suppose in a way it wouldn't be out of turn to have a full stop at the end, whereas you wouldn't have a full stop at the start.
Yeah, but it's just interesting that
Yeah.
with the timing of it.
Fair enough.
So yeah, but that was the new one. I don't know if anyone else heard that, but if
That's
you
the first
have,
time I've heard that.
let us know. It was on TikTok, so I am just repeating it.
Yeah, I mean
So-
that's where us as two young adult males get on most of our news these days.
Yep, TikTok. Follow us on TikTok. It's great.
We'll post news on there.
Yep.
Not news of any relevance.
Mildly funny.
Just mildly funny
Yeah,
stuff.
that's the one. But anyway, that was the newest one that I was gonna share with you. But
Fair enough.
just to get your foot in the door with conspiracies, because you don't know loads of them.
that wasn't as juicy as I was expecting. I gotta be
No,
honest.
we'll go with the Paul McCartney one straight away. You know the Paul McCartney one,
I've
roughly.
got an idea. Yeah.
Yeah, so obviously Paul McCartney, member of the Beatles, and is one of the only two.
Famously still alive.
Well, that's
that's the thing. Isn't
yeah,
it?
exactly.
I thought that was the conspiracy.
Yeah, so obviously being the Beatles, I think it was in the 60s, late 60s, just as they kind of hit fame with 2-3 albums, something like that. Anyway, apparently, well, actually not apparently, he was in a car crash. Paul McCartney was
is this
involved.
where this all came from?
Yeah, I think he was in a car crash,
Oh.
and apparently he was fine, and like that's it. That's the end of the story. But if you read into it, apparently, I'm saying apparently quite a lot, but it is apparently that he died. He died in the car crash, and then was replaced by this other bloke. I can't remember the guy's name, who is now Paul McCartney on TV. Wherever you see Paul McCartney, apparently it's this guy. It's not the actual Paul McCartney.
It's not actually Paul McCartney.
No, and it
so
was
he
all
died
done.
in this car crash.
Yeah, and there's loads you read into it. So I think it was Lonely Hearts Club. So that album, which is, if you don't know,
Sgt.
the Beatles, like I think his early 70s album.
I don't know.
After this
I don't
had
know.
happened, and they were all dressed up, colourful. Everyone's
yeah.
colour and what. And I think it's meant to represent his funeral.
Ah.
I think they said with all the flowers and it's spelt out on the bottom. It's meant to represent kind of his
passing.
yeah, and the same goes with Abbey Road and the famous picture of them walking across the road.
Yeah.
And they were saying that I think it's John Lennon at the front who's all dressed in white as a
Yes.
guardian angel type figure
Leading them.
And
I've heard this.
the only one who's not got shoes on
Is Paul McCartney.
is Paul McCartney,
Ah.
which is odd. It's just an odd thing. It might not be anything,
just might be
but
coincidence.
yeah. And I think the other big one that they were saying after those two was on one of the records. If you play it backwards, you hear John say something like, "Paul is dead. We miss you."
God, this is deep.
It's very deep, yeah, and it's interesting because obviously at the time, there wasn't recording equipment. You couldn't, talk about this sort of stuff. So it was very matter of fact on how to get that information out there. So if anyone was gonna fake a death or pull something over to gloss over the fact that something bad had happened,
And I suppose that's peak Beatles time, isn't it? So
they're the biggest band on the planet then.
They didn't want to say that he died.
No,
Because,
the money had run out.
Yeah.
If you'd lose fans, anything. So if you can replace him,
But I would say, going off modern day things,
yeah,
people tend to do better after death.
yeah,
Like you
definitely.
got to look at Amy Winehouse. I'm not saying
Yeah.
she was small before.
Kurt Cobain, Nirvana.
Yeah, all that.
Yeah.
It might have. If that is the case, and this
No, you're totally right.
conspiracy is true, then maybe.
Maybe that was the reason behind it.
I mean, but then that's
At the
why
time.
did they? I suppose John Lennon's death was more publicized.
Yeah, you couldn't. It was literally
Why-
recorded, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think it was literally
My question was going to be why didn't they cover that up? But I
Wow.
suppose
a car crash. I guess is easy to cover up because.
hey, they did it with Diana's apparently. That's another.
Well, there you go. Yeah, I was
That's
going
enough.
to say Diana.
Is that the way you're going next?
I was going to say
Oh,
Diana.
well, we'll carry it. We'll stick
car
with Paul
crash.
McCartney for now.
Yeah, but what's your thoughts on Paul? I personally don't believe it.
I don't believe it either.
I think that the Beatles heard this and was like, well, if we're going to get publicised about this,
Yeah.
why not? Why not go and, just edit a few things that maybe they had in the pipeline, like Abbey Road, and just say to Paul McCartney, say, you know what, actually, let's throw a span in the works. Take your shoes off.
Yeah, I think that's probably
like...
less than that. I reckon it's just like, oh, we need a picture. Let's go walk across the crossing outside.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't got my shoes. Oh, it doesn't matter, Paul. Come on, just hurry up.
Yeah.
And that's it. They've run outside.
Yeah, I don't
obviously
think
with a Scouse accent.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but they're all different, aren't they? All different Scouse accent. You heard the thing, Simon Pegg. Yeah.
Simon Pegg doing the impressions of it.
He says that they're in all corners of your mouth, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, which
well,
I'm not going to try.
But there we are.
No.
Two of them are dead. Well, allegedly.
Well, apparently.
Anyway, but yeah, no, I like this conspiracy theory. It's good. Have you seen the film about them? What's the film about them? Not Yesterday.
A Hard Day's Night.
The one that's got... Is that what it is? No, it's got...
It's like an older one. Yesterday's very good.
Aaron Taylor-Johnson in it. And the kid who's in...
where they actually play the Beatles younger.
It's good. It's good. I can't think what it's called.
I can't remember what it's called.
I want to say it's like... No, I don't know. I was going to say Inside Llewellyn Davis, but that's a completely different film.
No, I can't remember.
With him in it as well.
I've definitely seen Yesterday with you, and Yesterday's a great film.
Yeah,
very, very good film.
With
modern twist on it.
Yeah, good. It's good. It was a better way, not a better way of doing like what they've done with Bohemian Rhapsody and them sort of things, but it's a bit of a different way than.
I preferred Yesterday to them both. I would say.
Oh, I don't know. It's different, isn't it? Because like Rocket Man with Bohemian Rhapsody, they are good. But, they're like a depiction of what their life was.
Yeah, but whereas Rocket Man and
might not always be right.
No, Rocket Man and Bohemian Rhapsody, they had to become Elton John and Freddie Mercury and everyone. Whereas Yesterday is,
yeah, I don't know who the
you're not portraying, anyone. No, it's just how it was,
and it's good. It's good.
Yeah, and I think at the end of Yesterday, spoilers by the way, complete spoilers.
You actually gonna spoil it?
Not massively.
It's not that old of a film if you're gonna spoil it.
Yeah, it's not. Okay. It doesn't. No,
well,
it's not bad.
I'm gonna say now. Skip 30 seconds in front because you're gonna say the spoiler now.
It's not a spoiler, but sure.
Go on.
Robert Carlyle.
I don't know who that is.
He plays a character in Yesterday at the end of the film, and he does a great job.
I don't know who that is.
Well, go and find out. Go watch Yesterday.
Okay, fair enough. I'll
tell you after. I don't want to spoil it.
That's probably been 30 seconds, so if you did skip ahead, welcome back. He didn't even spoil anything, so
I will now, though.
You might as well just go back and listen to it, because he didn't actually spoil anything.
No.
So.
But yeah, anyway, leading on from that, Diana.
Dirty Diana.
Nope.
Michael Jackson song. Not.
Yeah.
That's not me giving an opinion on what I think of Diana. That was me.
No, we can give an opinion on Diana.
I'm not going to. But
my
you can
opinion
if you
is that I think she was murdered.
Ooh, juicy.
I think there's more to it.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
There's probably more to it as well.
It all makes sense.
I know The Crown came out recently, and wasn't there a whole hoo-ha and
whether they should release stuff, whether they should record down and stuff. Yeah, there's a lot.
Is that true? Is that what happened?
I think there was definitely that with The Crown. Yeah, but I just
haven't
think
watched it, so I don't know.
If you read into it and you ask like our parents and stuff during the time, and you say what was kind of, how heated was stuff and things, it was bad. Like it was very bad press. There was people, chasing her, even Harry, William, like it was bad. Like it was really, really.
It seems odd, doesn't it? It does seem very odd.
And the easiest way of doing it is bump her off.
Nice
and that's probably one of the best ways you could have.
It seems so weird that for someone whose life would be such well documented, that all of a sudden they disappear into a tunnel and then that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot more to it, isn't there? There's a whole thing about the driver and all that sort of stuff, which I don't know enough about to comment on.
No, and I think it was some stuff where they were saying, is he intoxicated?
Yeah.
Was he paid? There was a lot of things, but I don't know. The tunnel thing is the main part in it. Yeah.
To me, it seems weird that it's not documented as well as everything else leading up to it.
Yes.
And then afterwards.
Yeah.
There just seems to be a blip in the middle where, oh no, there's a car crash. To me, I mean, obviously, I wasn't around when this happened.
I don't know. It's really
happened very close to when I was born.
Yeah.
It was 1970.
I will say it's end of the 90s. Yeah. I think 98.
Was it? Oh, maybe.
I think so. I don't know.
Maybe I was born then.
Yeah, but if you look at some of the pictures and stuff.
Yeah, it's it's an odd one. I don't know how to comment on this massively because I don't read too much into conspiracy theories.
No.
So it's hard get a bearing, but I do think it's odd. I will admit, I think it's very odd, and with the amount that they.
I'm just saying, if you look at the car, it is completely front on.
Oh really?
Completely front on.
He's currently showing me a picture, and it looks like the article reads for the picture that he's just showed me from the Sun. Just gonna give you some context of the picture you just showed me. It does say the Sun.
Yeah, that's
Princess
fine.
Diana's.
What's
it say? What's the article of that? Princess Diana's. Then literally the article of where are the pictures. You've gone off, haven't you?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, it literally looked like it hit head on, wrapped around a pole, and folded the front.
Yeah. Which
might not kill a person, if I'm honest.
She was in the back.
That's what I'm just thinking.
I'm not,
I'm not saying that definitely would. Yeah, well, we're drawing conclusions for ourselves here, but.
And it did actually reading into it. There was, it says here, survivor.
Oh, really?
One person survived the car crash.
We really don't know enough on this topic to be discussing.
No, but this is like a taster of what we, if you guys like it, we will read into these more and give you more
we'll give a bit more,
these.
Do a bit more research because I've come into this completely blind.
Yeah, so the bodyguard survived.
Oh, who was in the back as well?
I think so. But what I would say is, if you look at him now, which I am currently showing,
you showed me a picture of what's his name? Does it say? Name?
It says. No, just bodyguard of Princess Diana.
Well, there you go. Search for that if you want to see the picture of him. It's not gruesome.
No, it's not gruesome.
He's got some scars on his face.
Yeah, significant enough to say that. Trevor Reese-Jones.
There you go.
It says here. I don't know if that's true or not, but
you're reading that from just googling it.
Yeah, and all I'm seeing is there's a lot of things made out from this. Like I'm looking at a book. I'm looking at a documentary
about the conspiracy theory.
I'm looking at him involved in a lot. I'm just saying, like, if anyone's gonna jump to conclusions about,
yeah,
it's just interesting.
It is interesting. It's one of those things you'll probably never get an answer for.
No, true.
But going back to what we said about ghosts and stuff, do you want an answer?
No, I don't think it would matter as well. I don't think now. It's been too long.
Yeah, I mean it's plus 20 years now, isn't it? 25 years. Coming or gone.
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
You've got to feel sorry for William and Harry, and then I'm going to draw another conspiracy on that one. Is Harry even the son of Charles?
King Charles, yeah.
God, I don't know my royals very well.
No, but
I'm awful with royals.
I don't know genetics. I don't know science enough to comment, but I know that having certain traits is very significant to your parents.
His hair is...
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to say ginger. I don't think that's... I think I can say that.
Yeah, ginger,
yeah.
Auburn, if you want to go down that route.
And see, I think it's not massively hereditary. I think ginger passes a generation or two. So that's not to say...
Yeah.
I don't know... I mean, obviously, my only depiction of what the Queen looks like is grey, but I don't know what colour the Queen's hair was.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know enough about the royals massively to be comment on this situation.
No, definitely. But anyway, those are the car crashes. I've got one more just to ask you what your thoughts were with kind of the cover-up more so that I'm interested in those three. Okay. The other one was Marilyn Monroe.
I don't even know this one. Go on.
So, you know Marilyn Monroe was? She was a famous actress in, was it the 60s?
Mm-hmm. The picture of her, like, holding her skirt down.
Yeah,
as she stood
iconic.
Over a vent.
Yeah. So anyway, she was... live in America, and I think she was about 30, like early 30s when she died, sometime maybe mid 30s.
I didn't know that.
She was young anyway, and she had probably been in the limelight for a good decade at least, sort of thing. Yeah. She the best part of her 20s and then 30s. So she was obviously in the limelight, and she obviously had a lot of things and relations with a lot of different people.
Not
primarily,
not that we frown against that.
No. Do what you like. Who cares?
So she don't care.
No, but so yeah, she had a lot of relations, primarily with JFK and his brother.
Didn't know that. I did not know that.
And there's a clip of her singing at JFK's birthday party.
Is there?
Yes.
Oh.
And I think it was very close to her death, I think, and I'm not 100% on this. We can read into it more, and if you guys know more, please fill us in, because we are going tip of the iceberg. But I don't think he was very happy, and the conspiracy goes that she ended up getting murdered because of that, or something in the pipeline. Maybe, she was going to blackmail her, maybe a story was going to leak, something to do with that, and they're either fair or something. And obviously she was found dead in her bed not long after that, with a lot of pills and stuff, and it looked like a suicide. I'm not saying it was, or whatever.
I've done a quick Google search.
Yeah.
I've literally Google searched Marilyn Monroe. How did she die? And the first thing that comes up is that she overdosed.
On pills. So I think she was taking like antidepressants. It was all mental health related, I think. With that,
at the age of 36.
There you go. So mid-30s. I wasn't far
not
off.
old. I didn't realise she died that young.
Yeah, and there's a lot of conspiracy around it. Primarily, there is apparently a box with something to do with her death or her that is encased in America that can't legally be opened until like 2050 or something.
Wow.
Like 100 years from her passing. Something like that. Yeah, I can't remember what it was exactly in the years. I know it's not exactly 100 years, 2050, but in our lifetime, this box will apparently be opened, and then some sort of secrets will be revealed, or it just seems sus, that as well, It
seems a bit weird. Why would there be a box that's still sealed till that day?
Yeah. Just nothing adds up.
Doesn't add up, no.
Yeah, and going off like how I was thinking with Paul McCartney, comparing to Diana and Marilyn Monroe, I think at that time, probably up till like the 21st century, that with women compared to a lot of like men in power, it would be very much easy to do something like that. Bump someone off. Right. If you're a bloke in power up till the year 2000.
Still to this day.
Well, still to this day, not as much maybe this day, but because I'd like to think
small progress being made.
Yeah, it's more equal.
Yeah.
But up to then, I mean, it's totally feasible.
Yeah, true. I mean, all you've got to think about is females and people of different races and colours weren't allowed to vote up until a very recent year. When you look back in time within American history and even UK history. And
I think looking at that, it's probably because a lot of blokes in power were afraid that they wouldn't be in power because of whatever, people's views were different. But if you're a bloke in that time, there's a very good chance you're going to vote for a bloke, aren't you?
Probably. I mean, in that decade, because that's what it would have been the common. Yeah,
if women were allowed to run against them and vote, it's an equal match, really, in that. A lot of women would have probably voted for that, purely out of the thing saying, like, well, you didn't let us vote, so why would we vote for you? Which makes complete sense.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I think it comes down to the whole thing of men in power, really.
Probably, and just the... not sexuality, but what's the word? Sexism involved in it all.
Yeah, which is totally wrong. I mean, you look at JFK and it's pretty clear he took very much advantage of Marilyn Monroe. Whether there was an affair or not, there's a lot of evidence to say like he was seen with her. Apparently these tunnels under the White House and things, like it goes deep, really deep, and she was smuggled in and smuggled out purely to literally sort of sleep with him, go home.
Oh, right.
And that was like their relationship, and it was really, really weird. And I think, I don't know, imagine if he'd got her pregnant, and obviously was still, one of the main people, and he was president at the time, running for a second election or something. You don't want a story like that to leak. So what's the easiest way of doing that? Oh, well, she's having antidepressants. Make it look like a suicide.
Yeah, maybe. Well, that's it. That's why it full circles back to being a conspiracy theory.
Exactly. So,
and that's what it'll always remain.
How do you feel about those three?
Yeah, they're okay. I think we could...
They're very, very tip of the iceberg. We could be wrong with a few things. We could go a lot more into
it, and I think...
we need to do more research.
Yeah, it's hard. I don't want to comment too much because I don't know enough about them.
No, same with some of the details.
Yeah, researching it on both of our parts might be a good idea. If we were to do a whole episode on one of them.
Yeah, we could literally do a specific episode.
Yeah, or if there's some conspiracy theories that you've got yourselves at home and that you would like us to touch base on, research, talk about,
yeah,
let us know, because I mean, I don't know a lot. I don't know a lot of these conspiracy theories. No.
Or if we're wrong, if I'm wrong and I've said anything wrong today, let me know.
Let us know, because we are just going off what we
heard. Very
secondhand news.
Yeah, very much so. But
yeah, we don't. We know nothing really.
Yeah.
Do you want a bit of a lighter spin just to finish this
episode?
We'll
finish it. It's been a bit of a twist on the last episode. Last episode was very light-hearted, whereas this one...
Okay, well, I'll make it a bit more lighter-hearted just to finish.
Yeah.
Hypothetical. You know, I like to finish on a hypothetical. If you could be a professional wrestler, I'm going to brand it and say a WWE wrestler.
Okay.
What would your name be, and what would your identity be?
John Cena, you can't see me.
No, you can't pick someone who's already a wrestler.
Well, actually, saying about that, weirdly, I was on TikTok, as you do, on the toilet this morning. As you do.
Perfectly natural.
Yeah, perfectly natural. Happens to everyone. Yeah. And I was scrolling through it, and I saw this bloke called LA Knight. Right. And he is a new wrestler for WWE.
Oh, okay.
And he's like Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Right.
And The Rock had a baby.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he's there giving it the yeah, and all the crowd are yeah, and then he's given the persona of The Rock, and he's got like the kind of same way that Stone Cold used to talk,
right? Okay.
And he's kind of like nabbed it from them. So going off me joking about John Cena, I wouldn't like to copy someone. So I don't know. I think everything's kind of been used now.
You reckon?
I think so, in one way or another.
Nah, you can think of something, surely. Like, a name. You can think of a name for yourself. This is fully on the spot, by the way. You are.
This is. I have no idea this one. I mean, have you got anything in your head? Or
I see, being half Welsh, I don't know if I'd play on that.
Could do.
Because there's not really a lot of Welsh wrestlers.
No.
Not that I wouldn't really want to identify as Welsh. Not that there's an issue with that. I just
but if
class myself more as English.
It's different, isn't it?
I was born in England, so therefore I'm English.
Yeah.
But 50-50 like Kings Bill Brand.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what my name would be.
Can I go as like the Pebble?
Well, I just dress up as The Rock's son.
Yeah, just
be a Pebble.
Yeah.
Just like have the same song, walking in. Have a tattoo of a cow on your chest rather than a bull like he's got.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough. I like your thinking.
Yeah.
I don't really know it.
I don't know, too fair.
It's like when you're younger and you used to play WWE and you'd make a character. And my guy would always just be like The Undertaker.
Yes, yeah.
It'd be like slow and menacing and...
Yeah, dark.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 Like eyeshadow under his eyes, that's what you mean, isn't it? Like dark.
Yeah. The whole like...
Yeah.
Dark demonic thing.
Yeah. That's like what mine would always be like when I'd make a character.
Yeah. Well, what was your... Was there anyone that you really liked... watching
Undertaker,
WWE? Was on?
The Undertaker.
He's the GOAT.
He is
the G.
Well, I mean, you would say like Stone Cold or The Rock or
Stone Cold.
Did you say like Triple H?
Yeah, like the original Triple H with like long hair and giving it all the beans with the water.
And then D-Generation X with Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, I did used to like Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, Rey Mysterio.
And cool. The late great Eddie Guerrero.
Oh, yeah. I used to like Eddie Guerrero more
with
than
the
Rey
cheating
Mysterio.
stuff.
Yeah.
That was good. And then it kind of went. I don't know. I dropped it when we went to secondary. I stopped.
It wasn't fast.
It was like the Attitude Era was done, and it was going into this new thing with these new people, and I was just not
It was like from like
really.
Shameless.
Yeah, and like when CM Punk left.
Yeah, I remember
and
CM
stuff
Punk.
like
I used
that.
to like him a lot, actually.
Yeah. But that was it. So I don't know.
I
would like to watch it, and I think that might be one of the new things that we branch into as a one-off.
We do WWE.
We go and watch WWE.
Oh, we go watch it.
Yeah, we do WWE.
So we've got a penalty shootout lined up and a crossbar challenge lined up.
And then to go and watch WWE.
Watch it, yeah, okay. Not do it ourselves.
No.
Okay, fair enough. We could do it.
Yeah.
If we become famous one day, I'll give it a go.
Okay, sure.
I'll Logan Paul it and become a wrestler.
Fully, yeah.
Anyway, that's us branching away and talking a little bit about
WWE,
conspiracy theories.
Yeah, but if you guys have got any conspiracy theories, we will try and do a bit more research into them next time.
We very much touch base. Scraping the surface.
Did we land on the moon?
I don't know.
Did we land on the moon?
That's another conspiracy theory.
I'm just asking that. I'm not going into it now. This is pretty much the end. But Guys, did we go to the moon? Did we
land
land on the moon? Have we been to the moon?
Did they arrest the right person in the JFK murder? We've spoke about
JFK murder. Yeah.
Why was he wearing
a corset?
Yeah.
Why?
So much so that he couldn't duck down.
Yeah.
Very odd.
Seems a bit
fishy to me.
Yeah.
Smells like shrimp.
Smells like shrimp.
Smells like shrimp to me.
Shrimp talk.
Yep. They're talking all kinds of shrimp.
Yeah. But we will go lighter next time. This is, again, we're trying to do a bit of a contrast to... Yeah. We're not doing all dark, we're not doing all light or anything. We're kind of doing a bit of both.
We're giving you a medium range of...
Yeah. Are aliens real?
That's another episode I want to talk about. I want to do an alien episode. Because I know you don't like aliens.
I don't like aliens, no.
No. So that'll be another episode. But we'll touch on that one again.
Yeah. That's fair enough, yeah.
That's fair enough, yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, well, thank you for listening.
Yeah, enjoy and... safe travels to work or from work. I'm guessing a lot of people are listening to us in the car right now, so
I don't know. They might be just in their headphones doing nothing, making tea at home. You know,
that's true. If you are, have a lovely evening.
And
have
enjoy
a lovely
your tea,
day,
whatever it is.
Yep.
Whatever your tea is, or dinner, whichever way you call it. Tea for me is at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. Right. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Cheers, guys.
See you in the next episode.
Goodbye.
Bye.